So, good afternoon or good morning whenever you're listening to this video. So I'm with Piragash Sivanesan from Totem Finance, and we're going to look at the alternative funding side of things. So people look at Lend Invest or Prop Lend, or, well, without mentioning any more names, because there's there's about 168 alternative funding lenders, maybe even more than that now, which look at peer-to-peer crowdfunding, and you have to also include specialist boutique funding in the alternative funding circle as well. So Piragash, just to continue on that angle, Piragash Sivanesan from Totem Finance, let's just look at the alternative funding side of things at the moment. And it's growing, definitely, the alternative funding. So you don't necessarily look at the straightforward Birmingham mid-shires or Mortgage Express or the high street banks. You also look at what's their alternative scene. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, first of all, I would say that plain lending is always a good thing, and if it can be easily done, it's certainly something we look at. But there are so many, as Brenda said, there's so many different ways to fund things now. Recently we did a pension-led funding deal where a guy was looking to create service offices, needed to get funding to not only create the working capital but also to buy the property. And because it was a virtual startup, a lot of people, a lot of banks, a lot of lenders, even alternative lenders were saying no. And actually in the end we found a solution that worked, where he was able to use his own existing pension pot, structure it in a way that he was able to effectively buy preference shares in his new company, create funding. And the great thing about pension funding, when you get it right, is that actually the rate of return doesn't go back to the lender, it goes back to him. It goes back to him as a pension. So that's probably one of the more interesting things that we've done recently.
So Piragash is regularly at my morning property meets. There's an aeroplane you can hear just above us as we're at the beautiful Olympic Park, or overlooking the Olympic Park. But I'm not with an Olympic athlete today, I'm with a champion of the property finance world.